This list is an absolute gold mine, and I cannot wait to share it with you. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mandy, and I am a new Charlotte Mason homeschool mom. I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing about 90% of the time, but I'm winging it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be teaching one child with Charlotte Mason because I have two children. One of them just recently graduated this last school year, and my youngest child is going into 9th grade. And we've always kind of done a Charlotte Mason style of teaching. However, I'm going to lean a little bit more into that now that I just have one child. He's my only one left, and we're going to be adding some things and doing a little bit of tweaking. But one of those big things was adding in more readers, and I kind of got to this point where I was like, well, where do I find good lists of living books? And I have compiled a list of great places for living books. So if you're looking for some, I got you. I'll even show you how I made this list. I know you can't see it. I'm so sorry. I have this list here. Is that a little bit better? Maybe? I don't know. I have a list, this PDF of G.A. Henty books. And I'm going to show you how I got this list for free. And everything is in here with dates, what it's about, and it's in chronological order from ancient history to all the way to 19th century Victorian. This was so much fun to do. I have been looking all over the place trying to figure out where to start with Charlotte Mason. So if you're kind of a newbie like me to Charlotte Mason, I hope that this will be a really cool video for you and you'll get some great ideas. So I'm going to take you over to the computer and we're going to check out all my favorite sites for everything that I have found. One great place to go for living books is the Sunlight website. And I have never used their curriculum before, but their book lists are great. And I'm using a lot of them from this list right here for our next 2 years. So what you do is you go up to shop and you just pick your grade or your age, whatever, and you click on that. So ours is going to be World History Year 1 of 2. That's where we're studying right now. And then you can scroll down in here and you can click like what's included. And then you get like a list of the books. So here's the read alouds. So I picked a bunch that are from this little section here. Okay, hear me out on this one. I know this is a little out of the box, but I think it's a good idea. I went to ChatGPT and I told it to give me a list of Charlotte Mason living style books about Napoleon that are suitable for grades 8 through 10. You can make lists of living books for a targeted subject and a targeted person. Okay, so check this out. Living books about Alexander the Great. Ages 8 or grades 8 through 10, okay? And then it gave me a whole big list of them. And then more historical fiction books. Now, I say use this with discretion because I don't know if any of these books are clean. I don't know if any of them are Christian based. I don't know that. But I was able to get a list of books in order, like in chronological order, to print out on different subjects. And I was able to put it in order of the year, so chronological order, and I was able to buy those books and kind of plug them into my history curriculum from start to finish using ChatGPT. Yes, it's cheating, I don't care. But this is a really cool way to put together a list of books for your homeschool, and it's free, and it only takes seconds. So awesome lists, and it will even make it into like a PDF for you. It'll ask you like, do you want a printable version of this? Yes, please. And then I asked it to give me a G.A. Henty book list and subject matter. So here is a list of ancient history books that he wrote and the time periods. How cool is this? Then here's the medieval list that he wrote, and then here's the Renaissance one. So what I did was I made ChatGPT put all of this into a printable PDF for me. I printed it out, hole punched it, and put it in my notebook for the next 2 years of ancient world history studies. How cool is that? So check this resource out. It might actually be a really good help for you. I don't know. I really like it. I think it's a really great idea, and it cuts down a lot of research time on my end. The next great book finder is this one from Simply Charlotte Mason. Now, this one is super easy. I like this one because I can just kind of go by whatever I'm looking for. So am I looking for just something specific to 9th grade where my child is going to be? Or do I want something for nature or art or math? You know, whatever happens to be. So you can just click one of these buttons here and it will give you just like page after page after page, and it will tell you more about that book and where to find it. So you can click on here and it will give you information about the book, the chapter breakdown, everything. Very, very neat type of resource right here. I really like this one. It's free and I can just kind of play around in here and figure out what I want to use or what would be a good resource for us. This resource is a gold mine. This is the Ambleside online book list, and it's free. I'm going to put the link to this Google Doc down below for you. This is so cool, and I highly suggest printing it out. I went ahead and I printed it out, and I put it inside of my notebook, like my 3-ring binder that I use. And this resource here has so many different books. And right here, year will tell you the like what grade level they think that this should be for, and like the earliest if you're doing like the Charlotte Mason groups, and it'll have the subject and of course the author and the title. So for me, I have a 9th grader, so I went all the way down to year 9, and I just printed everything from year 8 on, because some of these are for 8 through 11, some of them are for 8 and 9. So I went ahead and I just printed out all of year 8 and all the way down to year 12. So I printed out all of these pages right here. And I just went through and I highlighted some that I thought would be a good match for different things that we're going to be reading about, different things we're going to be studying, different subjects and things like that. This was a gold mine and it was totally free. I'll have the link down below so you guys can download this too, and you guys can print it and use it however you want. This one is a great, great resource. All right, no list of mine would be complete without some generation stuff, because this is just my favorite curriculum in general. They have a lot of great readers on here, like these right here. I love these literature readers right here. I collect them. Now, if you go over into the young adult section, you're gonna find a lot of great books for your kids. They have great ones for different biographies, and they have picture books. This is actually the young adult section. These are some really, really great books here. And I love these. These Douglas Bond books are great for different subjects here, especially for history. And then there's G.A. Henty books. I actually got a couple of these. We're gonna read For the Temple this year, about the fall of Jerusalem, this one right here. So lots of great options here on the Generations website as well for living books. Here is another great resource, Bethlehem Books. We are using quite a few of these over the next 2 years for our homeschool for history. And these are all Christian books, at least the ones that I have read are Christian-based books. God King is a great one. We're going to read this one this year. I have not read this book yet. These are wonderful books, and they have a living history library section on their website. I will link everything down below for you. I am not partnered with them or anything, but I found them and I thought that they were a great publishing company. They have some really, really cool books, and I wanted to show you guys these books as well, because these are some really great living history books that you can add to your history curriculum. So this is not a curriculum that I have used yet. I have not ordered from this site, but I did find them and wanted to add them into this list because they have lots and lots of books on here. This is Living Book Press, and I think they even have some free stuff on here too. So free books, yes, they have free books right here, and I think they change them out all the time. So I think that that's a really cool thing to do. And then you can go through different levels and cycles. So here's like Ambleside Online. So you can like click all of these and go to different areas. So like here's year 9 and the books that they recommend. That doesn't mean you actually have to use the curriculum. These are just ideas for books that you can read with your curriculum that you already have. So these are really great places to get ideas for different books. All right, that's the end of the video. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you have a great website that you like to get living book lists off of, let me know down in the comments. I tried to get some that I thought were a little bit out of the box, maybe like hidden gems, you know what I mean? But this is just a total treasure trove of great websites that I have found really great ideas with, and how I've been using these websites to get the books that I want to plug into our history curriculum and other subjects too, but mainly history. So let me know down below, especially you more experienced Charlotte Mason moms, where do you get your books? Let me know, tell me the secret, okay? Because I told you guys my secrets. Tell me yours down below in the comments. I would love to know. I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and happy homeschooling.